Hi Scorpio, this is Tanya Lee of Harmonia Tarot, and welcome to your November reading. This is your monthly reading, Scorpio, and for those of you who are celebrating your birthday in November, happy birthday. So here's the deal, guys. As always, I'm asking you to utilize your own intuition, meaning that if something doesn't resonate, don't force it. Take what resonates, leave the rest. It just means that this reading may have not been for you, okay? And if you want something that is more private and personable, you can look in the description box below. All of my information is on there. If you are new to this channel, hey guys, feel free, and if you feel guided, to go ahead and click on that bell. Click it twice on that subscribe button, okay? And this way you are notified. I do weeklies. I have a Facebook Live page as well that I do live readings on weeklies, and I just opened an Instagram. So if you're on Instagram, I do daily messages on there. So check it out. It's at Harmonia Tarot on Instagram. All right, guys, we are going to get started. We are going to call in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascendant masters as to what messages that we need to know for November. We're going to start off with some oracle cards, the Alice in Wonderland oracle cards, and then move into the tarot deck, okay? Asking for clear guidance, clarity, and messages that we need to know. Time is always flowing and fluid, meaning that some of this may resonate now, since we are filming or recording in November. Here we go. What messages do we need to know for Scorpio? The sign of Scorpio. What do they need to hear? We have, who in the world are you? Getting to know the new you. Messages from a rabbit, service to the animal world. I want to be a queen. Stating your sovereignty, declaring freedom, passing a test. Here we go. I love that this is a 19, which is a 10. Who in the world are you? Getting to know the new you. These cards, it's pretty cool, huh? I love this deck. Getting to know the real you. I feel like for many of you, Scorpio, that you may be going through a transformation in a sense of a wake-up call of finding yourself. Not so different from Alice, right? When she went down that hole, she was curious. She knew that there was a new beginning, but she's questioning. She's questioning a lot. We have messages for rabbits next to this, which is service to the animal world. When I see this card and it comes up here, I notice a lot the red eyes. Some of the things, oh, this might look a little bit scary, but I think the new you might seem a little bit scary, right? To others, not necessarily you. What I feel is that people have seen so much change in you, Scorpio, that you are letting go and stripping the naysayers, the people that don't serve you anymore. You are going towards something that really makes you feel authentic. But you're in that, node, and we'll see how the cards play. We'll see how the tarot card comes out here, but it's this need of wanting something a little bit more. And with this animal, especially when it says service to the animal world, many of you, when this card comes up, and if you look up the meaning of this within this book, because it's an oracle book, so they have different meanings. But the description in this one is in regards to if you have an animal that's close to you, that you maybe feel connected to an animal. I always run the animal spirit cards, as you know, for newbies who don't know. I always pick an animal spirit card to pull in that energy. Well, rabbits are very fertile. They are known for the fertility in a sense of something new, something abundant that's coming towards you. So I feel like you're really possessing that. You're possessing something new that's coming, okay? And I'll be curious when we pull an animal spirit card what other energy pulls in this, but I feel that rabbit energy very strongly for many of you. I want to be queen, stating your sovereigns, declaring freedom, passing a test. Look at these. If this can't go hand in hand, that there's something about you that is free and making you feel independent, making you feel like you've been through all of the riddles, it's like, with the Cheshire Cat too, it's like all about the riddles, trying to figure out what he was actually saying and making you feel a little bit uncertain. But there's something new about you. I feel very strongly that there's something new about you that you are going to be bringing towards this month. Let's see what the animal spirit cards have to say for you. It's almost like I look at these cards, Scorpio, and I think you might be in this field for many of you that you are going to be ahead of your game more than you realize it. All of the stuff that you've been wanting to be on top of, whether it's career or a change in love or just a change in life, like a new perception in life. It feels like a new perception that you are becoming what you've dreamt, what you've wanted. You have a lot of support. Even though you have people that might be fearful of you, I feel like for many of you, you have a new group of people around you that do see you shine. Stay in your vibrations, right? Create your vibration to be higher. Hummingbird, be here now. Be here now with the hummingbird energy. Being present. Look at this. You are here now. You are at this point. This is the new you. You are at that queen moment. Very cool. Let's see what other messages we have with the tarot cards. As always with the tarot cards, I pull for, even though time is fluid, like I said, I pull for the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month, okay? I'll just do a quick shuffle here, and then when I feel guided, I'll stop. And we will start the spread for you, Scorpio. And we're stopping. We got the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Fool. There's that new beginning I told you that's coming. I feel that. The Devil reversed. Second row, we have the Five of Wands, Justice reversed, the Six of Wands reversed, the Hierophant reversed, ending something that no longer serves you. Three of Pentacles reversed. We have the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Cups. Wow, Scorpio. Wow. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. Wow, Scorpio. Underneath the decks, we have the Four of Wands. This is fire energy. You may be dealing with a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Leo, but overall, this may be your energy too. This is about that new beginning and having the happy life, the stability, the union. There's a union in play here. I feel like for many of you, it's a union within yourself. For sure. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords next to each other. What I first think, and this is your energy here, right? So, and you also may be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer, and then we have air energy right next to this. But this is a very passionate, emotional, knows her worth, but she's very, she's ready to give her cup, right? And right next to it is the Queen of Swords, somebody who seeks the truth, who can be analytical, but she can come off as cold. Do you notice how your back is turned? I feel like many of you are turning away from people or an individual that you want really nothing to do with. What I love about it, it's like you want a new start. You're ready to take the risk. You're ready to take the toxicity out, okay? This other individual, for some of you, this is family. This is like, feeling this strongly, like a motherly kind of thing, where someone may have not agreed to you and you wanted to have a new start in this. For others of you, it's about having a partner that just didn't serve you, and you wanted to take you see new opportunities. You're growing away from this person. You're letting the toxicity of that go. With Fool and the Devil right next to each other, it's like you're moving away from that. You want nothing to do with that. You have done your homework. Now, I feel strongly that there was conflict in here, because going here from diagonally down next to the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups, you have that Five of Wands. Again, that's that fire energy that I said was in that beginning. So there was definitely conflict, but I feel like it's the environment around you. Do you remember how I said in the beginning that I feel like you're going to have many naysayers? People that, you know, might be a little bit taken back with how much you've changed as an individual, as a person. There's injustice or justice reversed here. This is a major arcana card, but this is reversed, okay? So it's an injustice to me. There was no victory in this. So you didn't feel happy with this area in your life, and you were definitely moving away from it. You have clarity on it. I feel like you're using your senses with the Six of Wands and the Hierophant reverse, either both reverse. This sometimes can come off as a contract. For some of you, if you are looking for based on career and such, I feel like for you, it's about moving away and moving on, looking for other opportunities, okay? Because there's no victory in this. You already are so aware of this injustice that you're like, I'm having a new start. I know that no longer serve with me. I'm not going to work in there. And it brought you, like, I feel like it's going to bring you a lot of pain. But this release that you have is huge. Because even though you're the three, these were all reversed, okay? You have the Three of Pentacles here. This is about working together. This is not working with something anymore. It was exhausting. For many of you, this individual was exhausting. For others of you, it was a bunch of people who were exhausting for you. It's like, I feel like there's two bunches, there are two groups here. I have one where there was many people involved, meaning they're people that you were around who did not understand you. Others of you, I feel like this is some like family member or a loved one that just, you're like, I need a new start. I need a new beginning. So you have two tens, guys, right next to each other. So we have the Ten of Swords. This is all about completion, right? Now, he is deader than dead. This guy is like on the ground, stabbed there. That is done. You can't get any, like, it's done. It's done. It's over. It's completed. What I love about this is that you have the Ten of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune on here. Look at this, Ten of Cups. This is about having the happy life that you wanted, having a partnership that you want, knowing that the things are turning. You are letting go of things that no longer serve you, as I keep repeating over and over again. It's that wanting to, you know, you're declaring your freedom. I mean, this is declaring your freedom right here. You are declaring it. You are queen and king of all be, and Wheel of Fortune. And for some of you, for love, you may have let somebody go and are with somebody that really brings you a lot of happiness, and you are not concerned about what happened in the past. You are not concerned, like, whether you had a separation, a divorce, or a breakup. You knew it happened for a reason. It brought a lot of conflict. There might have been a lot of outside influences. Sometimes the Wheel of Fortune can kind of come off as the third party kicking out. But do you see how we have two people here and then there's somebody falling off the wheel? These two people are happy, right? For many of you who are with somebody right now and you had somebody in your past that it was just this, it was never ending, the contract was taking forever, the divorce was taking forever. I feel like for a lot of you, this is out, it's coming out, it's going through that. Lots of messages here for you guys, Scorpio, in so many different aspects. I usually only go driven to one message, whether it's in love or not, but I'm seeing a lot of different scenarios here for many of you. Be interesting to see who connects with this. You guys will have to comment below and let me know. I'm going to validate with another deck here on some of these cards. Oh. Wow. 3 10s, guys, this is divine. This is earth energy. We're looking at Capricorn. We're looking at we're looking at Virgo. We're looking at Taurus. This is, and you might have this in your chart as well, Scorpio. But this is happy, stable life. 10 10 10. It's like you go from a like, I'm through this and I'm getting there. Look at this. I mean, you can't make this shit up, Scorpio. It's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Look at this. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing cards that you have here. Let's see what we have on this Queen of Swords, this person. Yeah, this person in the past, and I say past because you're basically booting it out, right? There might have been some sneaky behavior here, but you see how he's looking back, and it's kind of looking back at this queen. I feel like it's looking back at here because this is the energy of this person, of that Queen of Air here. I gotta make sure I'm flipping around the right way because it's reversed here on the camera. But it's like he's sneaking away, right? I feel like he's looking back in a sense of what this individual is, and you are well aware what this person did, okay? This might have been a very manipulative person in your life. This could have been somebody who was egotistical. Let's see what's on the Fool card. The World. Right on top of the Fool card, we have the World. Divine timing. This was divinely planned. Completely divinely planned on you guys. That's pretty amazing. You are really being watched here. The universe acknowledges the work that you have put in. And for those of you who are still going through it, know that you do pull in those messages, you know, like how I said with that be here now moment with that hummingbird and the rabbit, messages from a rabbit. You are definitely being watched and guided. Yeah, you are definitely moving away with this toxic energy. This is about moving away from it. Okay? We've got Swords energy here too. You're going in seeking calmer waters. You were wanting to see something that brings you more joy. For some of you, this conflict with the outside environments, you see how it says like the Chariot's reversed here? To me, it's not stating that you weren't moving on. It was just slow moving. It's like you were trying to get out of the situation, this injustice. And I'm not going to even declare the injustice card because I feel like these all played out with each other. But I feel like for many of you, there's definitely more than one person involved here with the Three of Cups reversed. This is obviously not a celebration, but I do feel like there was a lot of people involved in this. I feel like it might have been either same group of friends, others of you, this could have been a family like I had stated, and then for those of you in a love, there was somebody else involved. It put you in this mode. It put you in rest. You really had to step back. You did not see any victory. You don't want to have that. You might be going through this now because it's within the middle, coming up in the middle of the month. You're now being aware of it and there's clarity on it, and you're just sitting back and kind of waiting for things to happen in a level of healthy boundaries. Not waiting and not doing anything. You are being present. You are trying to enjoy your life. You are trying to be around people that do raise your vibration. Yeah. I do feel strongly that this is either a family member or somebody that you had a deep bond with. This could have been somebody that, you've been with a really long time, or a childhood friend. It's not even about mending at this point. I think it's just about being aware of certain things and knowing that you don't want to put the work or effort in it anymore. That this person did not bring you happiness, and it's okay. I mean, I'm not saying whatever they did to you was okay, but I think what happens, and you know, and this is towards the end of the month here with the Four of Cups here, and this is your energy. Do you see how you're being divinely, like, this is like poof out of the air. Here's your cup, but he's looking at the three like, oh my God. You may be feeling that a little bit with this. You might be a little bit nostalgic with this person. You might be trying to outweigh the good to the bad with them, or feel like, you know, we had some good memories. Should I be holding on to that? Should I give them a shot? In others of you, it's more like reflecting on how much that person hurt you versus anything good. You know, like, I can't believe they did that to me. But in other words, you might get too focused. You're not being in the present. And I think that's why that hummingbird spirit's coming out for you, Scorpio, is that you're not being in the present. Yeah, we have the Queen of Wands reversed here on top of the Ten of Swords, okay? With the Queen of Wands, when she's upright, this is somebody who's fiery, who's passionate, who's also, with that cat, I always say transmuting, so it's like utilizing their own intuition. Cats are known, sacred, especially in Egypt, for getting rid of negative energy, right? With this reversed, I feel like the passion and the love is just like there's a completion to it. It's like you're letting those three cups go. You are ending it, right? You still have that passion, and you might be dealing with a Sagittarius or a fire sign, a Leo, or an Aries. Yeah, look at this. Five of Cups, this is your energy. Not realizing the Two of Cups is right there, and that was on the Ten of Cups. I don't know if you are with an individual or have an opportunity, but I really think that this is going to be unexpected for a lot of you, Scorpio. I feel like you're going to see the loss, but you're also going to see the gain of this, okay? Those two cups are standing. You know, I was getting a message, so I was being a little bit quiet there. But the first thing that I felt with that, because they kept showing me one of my dear friends who I had a falling out with, right? And we were so focused on hurting each other because we were blaming each other on that we didn't really see the value of what that relationship really brought us, and we had to go through those lessons. Our friendship is much different now, and it's changed, it's evolved, and it's become very loving. So for some of you, this ending is actually going to bring a new beginning of, you know, it needed to happen so that you guys could appreciate each other. There's an appreciation here. And I'm not saying that's going to be the same person who's going to bring you happiness. Some of you, this is a new person. But there is definitely someone in the past here. Same thing if this is a family member, like I stated, for many of you as a family member, you might make amends and realize, you know, bygones be bygones. We're not going to let outside influences, you know, hurt us. This is definitely, I feel strongly with it being relationship based, because we have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands reversed here. So this is a couple. These are two people who are probably, I mean, they're like-minded, right? But with it reversed, it's almost like their like-mindedness, because they're so alike, actually hurt each other. You know how like sometimes you dislike something and someone goes, well, you two are just alike. You're so alike. And you're like, nah, I would never do that. But the truth is that when we see a mirror in front of us, there are parts of us that we don't always like, Scorpio. It's just the truth of the matter. It's our shadow sides that we don't like. And I feel like this clarity you have is you're seeing that. You're seeing that, you know? I mean, it says, I want to be a queen, stating your sovereignty, declaring freedom, passing a test. I feel like you're really really getting through that. I feel like you are actually facing some of your shadow sides, and you know, apologies may be coming in hand, but you know, for some of you, you will be mending this. You will be mending this, but it's going to be evolved into something new. For others of you, you are completely walking away from this, and there is something new coming in board for you. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, guys. On top of the Ten of Pentacles, you remember that Hierophant, which is right underneath the Hierophant, reversed, is now upright. This is a commitment. This is a partnership. This is something that is equal, stable. It's a contract of some sorts. But the fact that the Hierophant is reversed and it's right underneath that, all of a sudden flipped around, it's like you went through some kind of transformation. You've been manifesting. I'm under the deck right now. A lot of manifesting. With it being slow, I mean, this is earth energy here, but this is divine, right? This is about you working on yourself, understanding it, but you might have been in that mode of like, oh my God, when is this going to happen? This has been so slow. I am like building up here, like I'm working on myself. Yeah, we got the Queen of Pentacles. She, as much as motherly and loving as she is, this is somebody who's staring down at the coin like, I got something to give. I have something stable here. I got myself balanced, but I feel like she's always kind of like, it's slow. It's the same head movement here, right? It's the same head movement. Looking down there, Scorpio. Yeah, we have that Seven of Wands reversed. So when this is reversed, this is, you know how like you're fighting back, defending yourself here. This is fire energy again. You might be dealing with a fire sign. I really see a lot of fire in this. So Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This is reversed. The conflict is over. There is truth that came about here. Lots of truth. This seeking of the truth is like you stood up. You allowed it to come through. You really had, and you have so many completions. And now that I think about it, you have 3 10s in tarot. You have a 10 here, so 19, a 10. You got 4 10s. This is like 4 is such a divine number. This is same thing with 3, but you were definitely being watched over. Who in the world are you? Getting to know the new you. I mean, I don't know, Scorpio. Have you been doing your homework? I think you have. All right, let's end this, Scorpio, with some shamanic healing cards. See what shamanic healing cards we have for you. I think you got a lot in here, though. I mean, you've done a lot of healing work, but they might validate it for us that you did it. It's always good to hear, right? We did our homework. Going through this thing called life. Spiritual beings living a human life. All right. The truth. Teaching. Movement into balance. Holy smokes. I love when cards all play out together. The truth. The truth. Seeking that. Right? Also freedom here too. I mean, when I think of the bald eagle, I think of freedom. You know, I think of a lot of freedom here. And it's like that eagle eye vision, right? Looking at the perception of something. Teaching. This teaching it's a 14, it's a change, but you know it's a tree, right? So with trees, what do? They change in the season. You've definitely gone through like more than just, this has not happened overnight. This could have been probably a changing in season. So this could have been over a year for you to get to this point. To get to this point where you feel clear about a relationship and you feel confident about it and you're happy about it. But it's because you're happy with yourself, right? You've done all of the homework. I mean, you've really got to know yourself. Movement into balance. You're there. You are balanced now. You are trusting. You are being here now. Being here now, for sure. I love how it brings all the seasons together too. I mean, you got the sun, the moon, but the water and everything. But I feel like there's the seasons here too in place here with this. Day and night, cycle. You're cycling through. But there's change. Teaching is change. Number 5 is change. It's all about change. Wow, Scorpio. You've done a lot of work. All right, Scorpio, if this resonated with you, any messages, please let me know below. Comment. I love to read everybody's comments, or hit the like button. And like I said, if you have not subscribed yet and feel guided to, go ahead and hit that subscribe, hit it twice so that you get notified of all future updates. And you can find me also on other mediums too, on Instagram and Facebook. So look for all that information in the description box below, and I will see you next month. Take care.